Hey BookTube, it's Ashley Bookstrom and I'm back with another video. Today I will be doing a review of Sister Soldiers, The Coldest Winter Ever. This will be my non-spoiler review. I will be doing a full-length spoiler review for those of you who want to talk to me more about the book and um, I guess we can actually discuss some more specific parts of it than me having to kind of not really address specific things just in case some people have not read the novel. If you did not know, Sister Soldiers, The Coldest Winter Ever is classified as urban fiction. It was the first urban fiction book that I have read, and I must say it is a great introduction to urban fiction. So if you are looking for an introduction to urban fiction, I would suggest checking out The Coldest Winter Ever first. And it is a high standard. It set a precedence for um, urban fiction. The Coldest Winter Ever basically is the tale of our main character, Winter Santiago, who lives in Brooklyn, and she is introduced to this wonderful lifestyle of riches and being well dressed and popular among her friends because her father is involved in a drug business. Eventually, some things happen, stuff goes wrong, and Winter has to learn how to make it on her own. And I think that it is truly amazing how many barriers and obstacles she would have to overcome, but how much Winter actually resists doing what is right and how she becomes this character that we ultimately end up loving to hate. But she is a character that teaches us valuable lessons as well. Not to take a lot of things for granted, and everything that you have can so easily be taken away from you. And I loved that lesson of the book, and that quick money is not always the best money, and a lot of people do not realize that at all. So I really enjoyed the writing style. It was beautifully written. I would warn you though that if you are not above the age of 18, please be aware that the content within the book is relatively graphic. Um, I have a lot of friends who, I posted a picture of it on Bookstagram or Instagram, Bookstagram, whatever, and a lot of people that I follow and follow me back, and then I kind of communicate with on a regular, are telling me like, "Oh, I remember reading that book when I was in middle school, and I had to hide that book from my mom, and I got a copy from my older sibling, and I had to make sure no adults knew that I was reading it, and I know exactly why they were not supposed to be reading that book at that age. It has a lot of explicit content, not just sexually, but also a lot of violence and drug-related material that may or may not be suitable for younger ages, depending upon your comfortability or your comfort zone with that type of content. It's solely up to your discretion and whoever is your guardian parent, whatever. But other than that, I think that the content didn't bother me at all. I can understand why the content would bother some people, but it really just fit into the whole mesh of the story. It's like it needed to be said. It was reality. Nothing was hidden. Everything was real, and I think it was a aspect of the world, an aspect of life that is not commonly written about, and it is a great book for a lot of young Black women to see themselves in. Not that you would want to be in Winter Santiago's position, but it was relatable in a sense that a lot of Black women and Black men find themselves in this position. And I think that Sister Soldier wrote that book for them to understand that there are ways to handle situations and ways not to handle situations in the way that Winter Santiago handled her situation was not the way it should have gone, but it taught her a valuable lesson and something that she needed to learn on her own. And the whole time she was going through all these plots and schemes, and I'm just like, I wish she would just learn. But if you don't have anybody there to teach you, it's something that you have to kind of learn on your own. And she did have some help from a character by the name of Sister Soldier, but I think she was just so caught up in the lifestyle that she had prior to the downfall that she just couldn't get out the cycle. And it was just an endless cycle that she just could not break. One of my favorite characters, of course, was Midnight. I loved him as a character. I think he has a lot to offer, and I know there's a whole spin-off trilogy about Midnight, so I probably will be checking that out relatively soon. But he definitely followed guidance and handled his situation the right way. But Winter definitely had a lot to learn. I definitely recommend this book if you were looking for something that is real. If you're looking for something that is easy to relate to, if you were looking to step into urban fiction, I highly recommend this book. It was just had me speechless, to be honest with you. I it's almost like, okay, you may not like Winter as a character, but you have to understand where she's coming from. Like you respect the struggle that she is going through, and you understand why she just can't get herself together. So thumbs up to Sister Soldier. I definitely will be checking out more of her work as well as some urban fiction. I ended up giving this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just great, guys. Over 400 pages, and I devoured it in within 2 days. Definitely worth it. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. That is it for my non-spoiler review. I definitely will be posting a spoiler discussion about this book. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, make sure you click the subscribe button. As always, I hope everyone has a good day.